But something goes terribly wrong. Exclusive, the greatest show of Amazing Joe.
Joseph Burris was the self-proclaimed next Harry Houdini. There's one thing he ended up having in common with Houdini: they both died on Halloween. Unlike Houdini, though, who died after a punch to the gut ruptured internal organs, Burris died in front of an audience while performing a stunt. On October 31st, 1990, he was crushed to death while performing a coffin escape trick. It's a common trick among escape artists, and it's also an incredibly dangerous one. This is another trick that is exactly what it says it is. The magician, often in chains, gets into a coffin. The team lowers the coffin into the ground and fills the hole up with dirt. The idea is to escape both the chains and the grave before running out of air. Burris was performing as part of a benefit for the recovery clinic that helped him overcome his own addiction. This was not his first coffin escape, but it was his first one using cement as well as dirt. He was chained up, placed in a coffin made of glass and plastic, and lowered into a hole in the ground. A truck began covering the coffin in wet cement. So far, everything was going according to plan. After a few minutes, Burris essentially called for a timeout because one of the chains was choking him. Once he'd adjusted the chains, he came back into the coffin and resumed the act. He should never have gotten back in. Almost as soon as the hole was full, the audience, which included small children, heard a crash. The coffin had caved under the combined weight of the dirt and cement. Rescuers were not able to dig out Burris in time to save his life.
The guards there call paramedics and ambulance, and I was